So here we have a chapter about Frank Churchill coming to visit ish. He came 15 minutes, and Emma got into this tizzy about, oh, does he like me? Does he not like me? Oh, he has to run away, yada, yada, yada. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's projecting that she doesn't care for him or that she does care for him, but she's totally confused about how she feels. So Frank and his aunt and uncle are closer now. They were in London, and they're even closer than that. They're in Richmond, which is a suburb of London. So that kind of halved the distance from London to to where everybody lives, to the
Highbury?
Highbury. Yes, it halved the distance from London to Highbury, and it's 9 miles, which is an hour's ride. And it's 9 miles is a good distance, but on bicycle or horse, that's not a bad distance to cover. Um, I've covered twice that distance on foot for weeks on end, so that's something where you can actually walk there and walk back in less than a day, but that's a rough day of walking. But
20 miles.
20 miles, but on bike or horse, it's not bad at all. Or carriage.
Boy Scout hiking.
Boy Scout hiking. Yes. Thank you, Lolly. The standard rule of thumb of how far a person can hike in a day is 20 miles. So that's just the rule of thumb that people use. I believe the military started it. The Boy Scouts use it as, okay, this is the limits of what you expect to be able to cover. Lolly pointed out something else when I was finished reading this. The end of the chapter, where you're kind of in Mr. Woodhouse's perspective, because he's like, well, May is better than February, but going out is terrible. He is so Pooh. He is very much Winnie the. Not Pooh, sorry. He is so much Eeyore. Mr. Woodhouse is pretty much Eeyore. Anyway, so Lolly pointed out that it was Dear Little Henry and Dear Little John, which are Mr. Woodhouse's grandchildren, by Isabella, Emma's sister. Dear Little Henry or Dear Little John will have nothing the matter with them while dear Emma was gone. And Lolly was like, everybody is just so dear. And perhaps, and it popped up earlier in the chapter, dear friends, and dear, Dear, um, has a couple of meanings. It's something, it means kind of close to your heart. It can also mean expensive. And this is kind of the time where the word was transitioning from being expensive to being cared about. And dear is often used to begin letters. So you say, Dear Rowan, so looking forward to seeing you this summer and going on vacation together. And, that's the way you begin letters. It's Dear So and so. And it's a good way to begin things. That's mostly where you see the word nowadays. Um, that it really is. It's just like, okay, this is the word that you put at the beginning of a letter. And I think I'm going to end it on that.